Rejected in childhood, forgotten at Chelsea, brought down by injuries. But he always came back stronger. Kevin De Bruyne is not just a football player. He is a living lesson in resilience, talent, and consistency. And if you think you know everything about him, get ready. The real story starts now. He is the brain of Manchester City, the man of impossible passes, the master of precision. But it wasn't always like that. Before fame and trophies, Kevin De Bruyne was rejected, discredited, and even kicked out of a home. This is the story of a shy boy who became a football legend, a journey of perseverance, talent, and determination. A story that proves that with hard work and focus, pain can be turned into strength. Kevin was born on June 28, 1991, in Drongen, a small town in Belgium. From an early age, he was reserved, shy, and had trouble socializing. He wasn't the kind of kid who drew attention with loudness or energy, but rather with his serious gaze and focus on the ball at his feet. At 14, he left his parents to live with a host family to pursue his dream, but months later, he was rejected. The family that took him in claimed he was too quiet and unfit to live with them. This rejection made headlines in Belgium and left a deep mark on Kevin. He returned home, hurt, but with a promise. One day, everyone will know me for what I do on the pitch. He began to train even harder, with total dedication. In training, he was the first to arrive and the last to leave. That mindset, forged in pain, was what shaped the star he would become. Even with personal rejections and living far from his family, De Bruyne didn't give up. In 2010, he became a key player and helped the club win the Belgian championship. His assists and long passes drew the attention of scouts from England and Germany. But what few know is that he also stood out behind the scenes at 19. He was already seen as a leader in the dressing room, even as one of the youngest. He would do tactical analyses of games on his own. He was obsessed with understanding the game. Kevin didn't just want to be good, he wanted to be perfect. In 2012, Chelsea took a chance on De Bruyne. For many, it was the big leap to stardom. But the reality was very different. Kevin barely got a chance. He played only a few matches and was soon forgotten on the bench. Under Jose Mourinho, he didn't get the trust he needed to develop. The relationship between them quickly deteriorated. Kevin asked to leave, Mourinho agreed, and once again, he was cast aside. But even then, De Bruyne remained respectful. In interviews, he never openly criticized the coach. He chose to respond with football, as he always had. Loaned to Werder Bremen, Kevin started playing again. He was smiling on the pitch once more. He showed his talent, his creativity, his courage. But it was at Wolfsburg that everything changed. In 2014-15, he delivered 21 assists in the Bundesliga, the record for that season. He was named the best player in the German league and led Wolfsburg to the German Cup final. There, he didn't just shine again. He became one of the best in Europe. Major clubs began circling, but it was Manchester City that bet everything on him. In 2015, Manchester City invested over £50 million in De Bruyne. Many questioned the amount, said it was exaggerated, that he wasn't all that, but Kevin responded with brilliant performances. Under Pep Guardiola's leadership, he became the soul of the team. He was voted City's Player of the Season 5 times. He won 5 Premier Leagues, 1 Champions League, 2 FA Cups, and multiple League Cups. With 97 assists in the Premier League, he's among the greats in that category. His composure, technique, and tactical intelligence made him a true maestro. In 2022, even injured, he played the final matchday of the Premier League against Aston Villa and was involved in the title-winning goal. The following year, he led the team to their first Champions League title, the biggest in the club's history. With Belgium's national team, Kevin also made his mark. He was runner-up in the Nations League and a semi-finalist in the 2018 World Cup. Against Brazil, he scored an unforgettable goal that knocked out the tournament favourites. He was the brain of that generation, sharing the spotlight with Hazard, Lukaku, and Courtois. But he also faced criticism. In the 2022 World Cup, he was brutally honest, saying that Belgium had no chance to win because the team was too old. It stirred controversy, but showed his commitment to reality. Kevin has always been like that, honest, direct, committed. Throughout his career, De Bruyne faced serious knee and thigh injuries. In 2023, he went off injured right at the start of the Champions League final, but he came back, playing better than ever. Today, at 34, He is an absolute idol in Manchester, with his statue under construction. He has already stated in interviews that he plans to end his career in Europe before possibly exploring new challenges. Napoli, MLS, Saudi Arabia, everyone wants Kevin, but what he wants, above all, is to play with joy and inspire the next generation. Kevin De Bruyne taught us that talent alone is not enough. It takes resilience, focus, and courage to keep going when the world doubts you. He was rejected, ignored, underestimated, but he never gave up. And because of that, he became a legend, a silent genius, who always spoke with the ball at his feet. A true architect of modern football. A name that will be etched into the history of the sport forever.